In this video, I'm going to show you how to complete number 4, which is about typing. So I'll click Show Your Work. And number 4a says pick a font size, record which fraction is larger. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to click this letter T, which represents text, because I want to be typing. That's what I'm practicing. And then it says choose a different font size. Well, to choose a different font size, that's the same as choosing a thickness. So I'm going to choose the smallest thickness and see what this looks like. So I'll click OK. And the question is really asking me which fraction is larger. So record which fraction is larger. So I'm going to click where I want to start typing, and I'm going to write, well, I'm not going to start with the, I'm going to start with 2/5 is the larger fraction. Now I cannot see that. That is too tiny. So I probably had a bad color choice, plus the smallest thickness doesn't look so good. So I'm going to go down to the zoom, and I'm going to zoom in and see if that helps. It helps a tiny bit, but you'll see when if I want to zoom in more, I can't see that anymore. I can't see the typing anymore. So that's not really going to help me. So I'm going to go down to the decrease in size. Now it won't decrease in size if I click over here. I actually have to take this little magnifying glass and click for it to actually become smaller again. So I don't like this typing size at all. So I'm going to go to the eraser, erase it. I don't like that. So instead I'm going to choose a different thickness, and I'm going to go up 2 sizes this time. And I'm going to try typing that again. So I'll go back to the typing T, because I don't want it to be on eraser. I need it to be on the typing. And I'm going to type 2/5 is larger than 2/10. Okay, great. Now it says choose a different font size. Explain how you know that one fraction is larger than the other. So I'm going to go down in size. That looked a little bit large to me. Let's try this one. And I'm going to, for fun, pick a different color. So first, when I look at it, I can just tell these 2 pentagons, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 edges, so they're pentagons. These 2 pentagons are the same size, and you can see that 2/5, that shaded portion, is larger than 2/10. So I could explain for my reasoning. I could say the shaded region in the picture representing, and you'll see it starts to go off the page. When it starts to go off the page, you want to come down here and click in a new area so that it doesn't go off the page. So the shaded region in the picture representing 2/5 is larger than the shaded region representing, and I'm going to start going off the page. So maybe I want to go to this little magnifying glass and click a little bit smaller. Okay, that looks better. I'm going to go back to typing. 2/5 is larger than the shaded region representing, and I got to click a new space to keep typing, representing 2/10. So I just compared them. All right, explain how you know that one fraction is larger than another. I could also say, okay, the denominator is a 10, and I know that the larger the denominator, the smaller the pieces. You see 1/10 here. Let me just draw this to show you. I'll go to the scribble for now. 1/10 over here, you can see, is smaller than 1/5. Because if you divide a shape into 10 pieces, each piece will be smaller than if you divide a shape into 5 pieces. So another explanation could be something like, I know that tenths are smaller than fifths, so I know that if I have the same number of each, we have 2 of each, 2/10 and 2/5, 2/5 will be more than 2/10 because, I already said that tenths are smaller than fifths. So I kind of had to like click in a new region so that it would all fit. I hope that gives you an idea of how to use the typing tool.